Growing Up Boomer. I'm your host, Padre, with my co-host, Cotton. And this podcast is dedicated to the life and times of the baby boomer generation. The show is loosely scripted, and sometimes we'll go down rabbit holes, and where it leads us to, one will never know. This podcast can be informative, funny, and sometimes irreverent. But most of all, we hope you find it entertaining. Hey, Cotton, how's it going, my man?
Doing well, Padre, and yourself?
Oh, man, you know what? I cannot complain. Hey, so how was your holidays?
It was nice. It was kind of quiet and nice. We had a party ahead of time. We had a lot of family over, but on the holiday, the day, it was quiet and peaceful.
Well, wonderful. Hey, did you stay up till midnight on New Year's Eve?
Absolutely.
Oh, good man. I had a text from one of our relatives that said we stood up till midnight. What they did was they live streamed New York on CNN, and so it was midnight there, so they went to bed at 9.
Did you see the drones? Wow, was that awesome or what?
Well, you know what? On 4th of July, we do that up here. The drones.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they did it one year.
Wow, I mean,
it's amazing.
All the things up in the sky. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, do you know what today's podcast is about?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Christmas story. Man, oh man, and how that affected us, huh?
A classic.
You are not kidding. Oh, yeah. By the way, though, before we get started, very, very importante. We got our first downloads from Taiwan.
All right.
Yeah, baby. Well, I got to tell you, man, they got some fun facts about Taiwan. First of all, Taiwan has the largest collection of Chinese art in the world.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really?
And get this. You know how China wants Taiwan like something fierce now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, before the Portuguese discovered Taiwan, 1590, the Chinese referred to the island as the mud ball across the sea. Yeah. Not worthy of China.
Oh, wow.
I know it. And they get this here. Taiwan is located in the Ring of Fire, and they will have 1,000 perceivable earthquakes a year and 17,000 non-perceivable quakes a year. So in other words, they'll feel 1,000 quakes a year.
Man, I'm really shocked myself that we haven't had any.
Yeah. Well, we've had small ones, a lot of small ones.
Oh, have you?
Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah. We just had one the other day. The other day it was 3.4, like 3.4, 3.1, something like that.
Well, that's a good little jaunt. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't even feel it. Yeah. I can't smell anything, I can't hear anything, and I don't feel anything. I'm just about,
I bet your wife thinks differently.
Oh, by the way, did you know this? That the Taiwan people carry out their garbage. When I say that, the Taiwan people carry out their garbage to the garbage trucks.
Really?
Yeah. And they play some Beethoven sonata to let them know that the garbage trucks are there. And I'm thinking, like, what? Is this like an ice cream truck?
That's wild.
Oh, and did you know the most popular activity in Taiwan is karaoke?
Really?
Yeah. They love karaoke.
Wow.
They even have whole things in their home for karaoke. Hey, get this. They consider no to be rude. In other words, to say no, to be rude. So instead they say, maybe.
Oh.
Maybe. And get this. Get this. This will kill you. They have more 7-Elevens in Taiwan per person than any place else in the world.
Really?
Yeah. But get this. It's just not the 7-Elevens like we have here. They have dry cleaning. You can pay your college tuition there. And you can print documents. 7-Eleven? Yeah. And you can print documents.
That's wild.
Yeah. And get this, the island is so small that it takes about 8 hours to drive around the entire island. And get this one here. Women make up 50% 1.46% of the labor force.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's,
Not
you're not kidding.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. How about a traditional Taiwanese snack is an oyster omelet and dried watermelon seeds.
Oh, boy.
Whoa, man, that's kind of...
Probably smells as bad as coming out.
Oh, and one last thing. Oh, and the other thing is that everybody has free Wi-Fi.
Man, that's great.
Oh, you are not kidding.
Yeah.
Now, get this. Taiwan is home of the modern toilet restaurant.
Okay.
All the food, all the utensils and dishes and furniture are toilet themed.
Really? What?
I would not kid you, my man.
Oh.
I know it. That's pretty weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
That's really weird. Okay, now that I'm feeling woozy.
Yeah. Oh, you know what the thing was? I actually went on the internet and took a look at that. And yes, I thought it was like, that's not true. No, I even saw the menu. All right, the seats are like toilets. Everything is exactly what they said.
Oh, man.
All right. Hey, how about we get into our podcast, buddy?
Sounds great.
First of all, let's go over a few facts about Christmas Story. It is probably one of the most played Christmas movies during the holidays. 2 cable stations on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day have 24 hours marathon of The Christmas Story.
Yeah.
So that means it'll play 24 times in 2 days.
Oh, man.
Yeah, baby.
You want to make sure you watch it.
Yeah. Oh, and get this. This is the crazy thing about it is you know the father, right? The guy who played the father. What was his name? Dale McGavin.
Yeah.
You know who they wanted to play the role first?
Who?
Jack Nicholson.
Oh, really?
And they say he was interested, but Bob Clark, who was the director and writer, definitely did not want him to be. He just felt that McGavin would be the best pick for the part.
He did a great job.
Oh,
yeah.
He was fantastic. Get this. He had his debut with Porky's. If you remember that crude movie, Porky's.
Yeah.
I had never seen that movie. Ever.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I had no interest. No interest whatsoever.
Well, if you sat down for a little while, you'd get a few chuckles.
Maybe, but I you know what? I just do not have interest in those kind of movies. I know my brother-in-law saw it and he loved it.
Yeah.
He's
crude like I am, maybe.
Yeah. Not my kind of movie, but because he had done the debut and it was so successful, basically what he said goes.
Oh.
So, yeah, if you want McGavin, you got him.
That's great.
The funny thing was that, what was it, Ralph? He always wanted the Red Ryder BB gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he wanted it so bad, he says it 28 times throughout the entire movie.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be approximately every 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Red Ryder, the Red Ryder BB gun.
Yep. You'll knock your eyes out.
That's a great line, huh? You'll shoot your eye out. Oh, and you know the house that they filmed it in? It's a museum now.
Oh, really? What a trip.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
That's wild.
Yeah. It's in Cleveland, his original house. And get this, it was sold on eBay in 2004 for $150,000.
Really?
Yeah, but now it is a museum.
That's not bad. Yeah.
And if you remember the Wonder Years.
Mm-hmm. Great movie.
Christmas, series. The Christmas Story inspired that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because it was kind of like the narratives in there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? And get this, because of that movie, you could still buy a Red Ryder BB gun today.
Yeah.
It was first made in 1938.
Wow.
Yeah, and then of course, they always had the special version that they make just for the Christmas Story.
Yeah.
The other fact about the Christmas Story is that there's some things that you just can't do anymore, and that would be in the Christmas Story itself. Let's be honest, because first of all, there's a lot of stuff in there that happens that you're going like, I don't think they can do that anymore. Yeah, like for instance, the BB gun obsession.
Yeah.
Oh, golly, that kid wants a BB gun, something fierce.
Yeah. Yep. I'll shoot your eye out.
Oh, yeah. This obsession with the BB gun, will just not happen anymore. The other thing is the triple dog dare. Do you remember that?
Oh, was that sticking the tongue out?
Yeah. Do you remember that? Did you ever do that as kids? Well, you were probably a little bit older than I was.
Oh, no. We tried to do it with ice.
I dare you. I double dog dare you.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it means, but oh yeah, that was big time. The double dog dare.
Oh yeah.
And how about the lamp?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the inappropriate lamp. You can't do. Oh yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. There's a commercial out, right? Have you seen the commercial?
Yeah.
Where it's the little boy and he's sitting there with the
yeah. Oh golly, that you just don't that is just inappropriate these days.
That just means Christmas.
For us.
For us, yes.
And how about this? The bully comeuppance. Remember when he beats the tar out of that kid?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I told you before, remember on our School Days podcast? That does not happen.
Oh, yeah.
You finally get upset enough where you just lose it, and let me tell you what happens. You get the snot beat out of you. Yeah. the bully's a bully for a good reason, all righty? Because he can be a bully. Comeuppance, come on. You just get the snot beat out of you.
Classic.
Oh, yeah. And how about the way that they portray Santa? Remember he's in the mall. He's in the mall, the Santa in the mall.
Oh, yeah, in the big line.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, get out of here, kid.
With his boot.
Oh yeah.
Boom, get out.
Boom, yeah, get out of here, kid. If he can kiss my foot if he doesn't think I'm and then the elves. Come on, kid, come on. And then and I thought it was funny, just kind of like the frenzy animal chaos that goes on in the house.
Oh yeah.
Oh golly, especially when they put the jackets, the winter jackets on the little kid and he can't put his arms down. His arms are straight out, and he says, "I can't put my arms down." And he gets pushed down by the bully. He's just laying there,
and he's running away.
Yeah, he just laid there like a slug. His best defense. Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah. And it's a casual smoking reference. Remember, they were just smoking like crazy.
Oh yeah, you want to try it? That one of those kind of things? Or?
Yeah. And the boys will be boys attitude. I'm sorry, boys will be boys. I mean, let's be honest. Alrighty, when the kid's like 3, 4, 5 years old, what do they want? They want a gun. Right? A little plastic gun they want to shoot. I'm sorry. That happens.
I want a gun and a cigarette.
Yeah. And of course, we went through this, and this is probably why we can associate with this movie. How about unsupervised kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get out of the house, come back at dinner.
Yeah, that was kind of my bringing up.
Oh, golly. Yeah. And then how about the BB gun injury? Boom. Remember? You shoot your eye out and he shoots it. And the BB pops back and hits him right under the eye.
Oh yeah.
Oh, golly. I shot my eye out. Oh, yeah. And as kids, you have BB gun fights. I don't know if you ever did that. Yeah. And I'm going like, how stupid are we? Maybe we hit him in the eye or something. Oh, and those BBs would hurt.
Yeah.
You get a little red. And then the problem was, a lot of us kids, poor kids, didn't have BB guns, so we're running away from the kids with the BB guns.
I can relate to that so much because in Linwood we had a bunch of kids, and man, we'd get anything we had out to chase them down the street or whatever it was.
Oh, golly. Yeah. I was a kid being chased.
Yep.
Oh, how about the old man's temper?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, golly, that was hilarious. And when they're changing the tire. All right, when they're changing the tire, right? Oh, fudge. But it wasn't fudge.
Yeah, his eyes got like this.
And the best thing is when the mom calls the other mother because the guy has soap in his mouth, remember? They put soap in his mouth because he swore? And she kept on asking him where he heard that word, and he said, Schwartz. And he calls the mom, and you hear him on the phone, and the mom says, hey, you know where he heard that word from? Yeah, probably his father. And he says, no, your son. And you hear in the background, the guy just beating him. Oh, no, Mom, what did I do? Corporal punishment. Well, you can't have that anymore, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, and then he does that whole routine about going blind because he had soap.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
No, it was you'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah. And so he shows up and he's got the little cane and he says, soap poisoning. Oh, what brought you to this low life? Soap poisoning. He didn't like life. Oh, man, that was just so bad.
And I missed it this year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so did I. I didn't see it this year. You know, but normally you're right. Normally I watch it, but that was good.
Yeah.
And the double dog dare. You know how they did that scene? Remember when the kid sticks his tongue on there? You know how they did that scene?
No.
They used a vacuum, so his tongue would look like it was stuck on the pole.
No way.
Well, you don't think they really didn't think they really made his tongue stick on the pole, did you?
Oh, I thought he just had a rubber tongue in there or something because he stretched that baby back. Oh, that was funny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there was all kinds of stuff on that one. And I love the one that he wouldn't fess up who made him do that. And the teacher says, but I am sure the guilt is far enough punishment. And the kid goes, nah, what adults say stupid things like that? Every kid knows it's better to get away with it. All right. Oh, and Cotton, I've got to tell you, the last thing, and then we'll end this podcast, is the Chinese restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
You cannot, you cannot do that anymore.
No.
You cannot have them sing Deck the Halls the way they did anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to tell you, we have a tradition at the Padre household that every Christmas Eve we have Chinese food.
You do?
Yeah. And everybody thinks it's because of this movie, and it isn't. What had happened was at that time when Jenny was just graduating college and she was moving on Christmas Eve to her new place. Right?
Oh.
And man, yeah. I just wish she was there with me because these two young strapping dudes come over, and she says, "Oh, how you doing, man? I'm doing fine. I'm moving my daughter in here." I'm thinking like, "Oh, they're going to say help, right?" Well, my daughter wasn't with us. I said, "Hey, well, you have a good time, man," and they took off. Until my daughter says, "If you were here, man, they would have been helping me move the stuff." Because she's got the blessing that she takes after her mother, not after her dad. All right. Oh, they would have been all over that. "Come on, let's help you. Let's help the old man." Oh, it was raining. It was awful. And then 11 o'clock, we're finally done. Yeah. And then they all go, "Oh, let's go out to have dinner." What are we going to find open at 11 o'clock Christmas Eve? So we go down, and this was up, where Capitol Records is in LA, that building. Mm-hmm. So we're up in that area there. So we just start driving, and all of a sudden, guess what? There's a Chinese restaurant, and it's open.
No way.
Yeah. So we had dinner there, and that's basically what we do on Christmas Eve. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, is that something or what? All righty. Well, Cotton, looks like we're running a little long. What do you say we end this one, buddy? Okay?
Sounds good to me.
All right, my man. You have a great one, okay?
You got it, Padre.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nos vemos después.
We'd like to thank you for listening and remind you, if you happen to have any baby boomer topics you'd like us to cover, just email us at growingupboomer@gmail.com. And until next time, may God bless.